All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the stream today. How you guys doing? Welcome in. How's y'all's Tuesdays going? Doing all right today? Cross is up in here. What up, Cross? How you doing? Hold on, my straps are all tangled back here. Yeah. Well, we got this. Cross, what do we got today? We got the waving man. Oh, guys, I gotta show you. Dude, yesterday we were blessed. We were blessed with a new monitor, and you guys may see me looking low a little bit today, reading chat down here, and that is because we got our new monitor set up, running with the Raspberry Pi. I'll show you guys the setup here in just a second, but yeah. So still trying to figure out exactly how we're gonna do all this, but for now I've got a second monitor here that will allow me to be able to have chat full screen, and hopefully it's not too distracting, but. Maybe ideally I'll have it hanging from the ceiling like this other one, and we'll be able to read it from the same level. So, but it is super cool. It's nice having full screen chat. You guys know sometimes chat can get a little busy, and we like that, and we want to be able to read and keep up with you guys. So, yeah, it's super cool to be able to have it now. But yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. Mouse was in here first though. Got the coins. Got Team Boyd, Team Walnut. Mouse, how are you doing today? Hope your day has been well. And yeah, hope you got something good going for dinner tonight, Mouse. 9 is in here. Mike, right? I think that's the one. That's the name. We got it there. What's up, Mike? How you doing today, bud? Thanks for joining the Fantasy Football League, which I'm going to mention a few times today. But if anybody's interested, Random Tinkerer. Dang it. Well, maybe forget that. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Random Tinkerer. Huntress, how are you doing? Welcome in today. Good to see you. Hope you and the boy managed to make it through last night. Sounded like it was a bit of a struggle as always, but you guys got this. But little head bobs, love to see it. Net Kissa, what's going on? Albatross is in here too. How we doing today, Albatross? Good to see you. Hope your stream went well last night. Oh, you digging the tunes, Mike? That is a little bit of Harris Heller. So he's actually been putting out like some pretty decent music. I normally just like randomize through his songs, but yeah, I mean most of the time it comes out with some pretty good jams. So Crochet is here too. How are you doing, Crochet? Great to see you. I'm glad I was able to stop in yesterday morning and hang out for a little bit. So thank you for being here, Crochet, and great. Yeah, thanks for being here. So I don't know. All right, let me reset real quick. But Random Tinker, please no pineapple on pizza. Netkiss, I hope you are doing well. Good memory. I don't know about that, 9. I can't even talk today, so I'll be calling you Jeff here pretty soon. So don't worry. We got our first veto. Oh, okay. Is that a good thing? Are we trying to keep the people out of your town? I'm already in Mk.II League. Not sure if I can handle 2 fantasy football teams. That's fair, Random Tinker. You and Tatum did try to encourage me to join the Fantasy Football League over on the Mk.II channel, and I just didn't do it. I wasn't able to get signed up in time. And then this past weekend, when all my friends were doing their fantasy football draft, I just realized that I kind of missed it a little bit. So we'll see. I think we've got, how many people do we have signed up so far? Double Art, Gun Girl, Spinzo, Little Red, and 9 Woods are Mike there. So we've got 5, and then plus me is 6. So I think we need about 12 teams. 10 is a little slim. 12 is typically the good number, I think. So we need 6 more, and we'll be talking about it today. But if anybody is interested, just let me know, DM me or just say it in chat or whatever, and would be interested in having you guys join. So. Petition for a nerd video game channel in Discord. Oh, I did see that, 9. Sorry. I need to bring it up in our member chat, and here, let me take a note of that, because I did read that this morning, but I did not do that today. So, video game channel. Yeah, we'll see what everybody thinks about it. We did just redo the Discord and try to organize a lot of channels, so. I know that, I don't know, we used to have like an off-topic channel or maybe a couple others where typically video game chat or stuff like that would be discussed, and we don't have that anymore. So maybe that's something we need to consider adding, whether it's specific to video games or more general to other stuff as well. We can consider doing that, 9. Yeah, thank you guys I saw a couple people asking for that. So very good. Lidar, what's up, Lidar? How you doing, buddy? Check out. I got the new tripod set up over here. You guys saw Lidar gave me a new or sent me a new tripod thanks to him picking it up off of our Amazon wish list. And check it out. It's super solid. It's a small rig. But it's like the controls and all like the knobs and stuff and the way that the feet lock, it's all super fancy. Not like the other tripods that I've had before. So it's really nice. It's got some nice weight to it and just like very solid. Again, especially to compared to my other ones. So, and I also saw you could do like you could make it into like a monopod or something and just use one of the legs with the top and just kind of like hold that around like a staff. So, I don't know. It's really nice though, but I'm very thankful to be able to have gotten rid of my that little small aluminum one that we had for so long. So, yeah, thanks again to you for that, Lidar. And then Jacob, of course, too, yesterday did send a new monitor, right? So here, I guess I can show you guys the setup real quick. Let's see if I can bring this new tripod over here. Oh, it's okay. All right. Camera 3.
Camera 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's the new setup. For now, I just have the new monitor right below the old one. That old one is a touchscreen. Walnut, you're going to be on camera if you're out here. But I've got the touchscreen above, and that's my normal monitor with OBS. And then the camera, or the screen on the bottom has Raspberry Pi. A Raspberry Pi hooked up to it, and just has chat going right now. So I think eventually I will get it level, right? My main camera, or my main monitor is hooked up to the ceiling and is mounted from the back there. But yeah, the new monitor is just underneath for now. But yeah, I would like to get it set up probably in line with that other one. But yeah, thanks to you guys for helping out with this. It's going to be a big help. Again, just not being able to keep up with chat sometimes and having that little side chat you guys can kind of see on the main monitor up there. That's how small chat is sometimes. And I've got to keep it small because yeah, if it were large text, I would just be scrolling up all the time. So yeah, it's super exciting. I'm really happy. I was playing around with it quite a bit last night. So camera 1.
Camera 1.
Nice to have. So thanks to Jacob Jansen for that. Oops. All right. Situated again. I do need to figure out something better for my cable management as it's going around here, but I don't know. I keep changing like the configuration of the shop. We're going from the lathe to the table saw to the router table. I've got a new machine set up back here that we're going to use, a little sander that we're going to use to try and trim off the splines a little more clean. So what's up, Joel Solo? Pineapple and pizza is my kid's fave. No, it's not better, Random Tinker. Sorry, I'm a little behind on chat. But Joel, how's it going, buddy? Doing well here. I'm sorry, I saw your message on maybe last Thursday that you sent, Joel. Started to respond, and I've still got it saved, but I have not finished looking at a few things that I wanted to send you. So, my bad, Joel. Let me write myself a note for that too. Yes, actually, it's right here on this notepad with all this. So, I'll definitely get back with you, Joel. Thanks for reaching out. And yeah, I will give you some info soon. But hope you had a good weekend and welcome in. The mayor decided he doesn't want to have police coverage and veto the contract with our neighbor city. That's an interesting way to do things. Oh, the 5-person council unanimously. Oh, okay, well that's good. That sounds good then. Lidar, thank you for the reminder. I think I did add a 12-inch combination square today, just to help because I only have the smaller 6-inch ones, and well, that does good for small things, but whenever we move on to slightly bigger projects, that will come in handy. So, and then yeah, I think I found the DXF files for a saw stop throat plate, right? So I should be able to make a throw plate. I don't know if it's going to be exactly for the dado or if it's going to be just the standard throw plate, but either way. What? Oh, well, either one I'm just going to have to drink out of it, but it's fine. Yeah, thank you. Spoonsum is here. What's going on, Spoonsum? What is that camera following you? So it's called an OBS bot or OBS bot. There are a couple different versions of them now, but this is the 1080p version of the OBS bot. So yeah, if you just Google it, you'll find it on Amazon or whatever. Find some more information. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can just wave to it here and make it follow me around, and then I can wave to it again, and it'll pause and lock in that position. So it's nice for like a shop setup, right? Because you can really move around and not have to worry about constantly reframing the camera or worry about if you're in shot. So I've definitely been using that more too, because like whenever I'm just standing here at the lathe, pretty much I can just move back and forth and stay in the shot. But like definitely when I go back to the table saw or been going over to the drum sander and things, it's been nice to have it follow me around. So yeah. Yeah, and they have like a 4K version or something now, but it's really neat. That was another gift from LiDAR. So no yeets, Mike, no yeets. Getting pro, I don't know about that. I mean, well, Random Tinker, I guess thanks to you guys, we're slowly day over day getting a little more and more pro, right? And it's great to see. Like I was thinking about that earlier, just like, man, these upgrades that we've got right now. Like I've got some nice key lights and stuff back here. We've got like cameras set up in multiple positions now. You know, it's just been a process, and it's literally taken over 2 years to build this up. You guys have seen clips from my first stream and seen how basic and non-fancy it was, but you know, this is taking time and taking a lot of effort and money, both mine and you guys. So yeah, it's kind of crazy to look around every now and then and be like, damn. This place has changed a little bit, especially this year, I feel like, right? Like these cabinets weren't here at the beginning of this year. We had this simple setup with the green screen on the backdrop. So yeah, I mean, going around and doing our year review next year and looking at old clips from you know, the beginning of, or I guess July of 2022 to July of 2023, which is crazy to think about. It's already going to be 2023 next year, but yep, coming up soon. Reminds me of that scene in Wayne's World, Camera 1, yes. Yeah, it's, and that's the other thing, Joel, is using, what is it, voice attack? Yeah, voice attack to control the camera sometimes. I don't know, I do have a little keypad that also just has hotkeys, but, yeah, it's nice to have the voice control. That's when things happen. Yeah, but sometimes, Joel, I'm bad. I'll start something and then get distracted, like I was out at the lake this past weekend, and then just forget to come back to it. So I gotta make myself notes and you know, actually do it. I was bought it on sale on Amazon right now. Nice. Yeah, it's a great camera. I really have enjoyed it, and like I said, I only have the 1080p version where that one's a little bit cheaper than the 4K. So, and it does great. I only output my stream at 720p in general. I would imagine that the 4K, you know, sensor is a little bit bigger, and so you can zoom in a little bit cleaner or something. But either way, this one has done me really well. So, yeah, I've been very happy with it. You'll see, there's a ton of people with with it around makers and crafters. So, yeah, it's gotten really popular recently. Have studio lighting so pro? I mean, kind of. There's also a little app that you can use for the OBS bot. Let's see which way. Oops, this way. Oh, this way. This way. Yeah, there's my two refurbished. I don't know. I bought one of each from Elgato because they were both on sale and refurbished. But I got one of the key lights and then one of the ring lights. I don't know. I was gonna return the ring light, but it's actually brighter. I don't know if you guys can tell, and it's a little hard to tell. The camera doesn't like it in general, but I really actually like the key light better, and it's kind of cool. I can control it from my phone or even my Stream Deck. So like I can control the temperature and all that stuff. So yeah, I've been pretty happy with those two. That's just genius. It's nice. It's definitely nice being some. So, yeah, like I said, I've been very happy with it. 15% off, lots of checked. Cool. Yeah, and that makes it definitely a little more affordable and easier to manage. So, yeah, not much has changed since yesterday. We did finish up. If you guys noticed, there's another new thing on the stream too. This was purchased by me, but you guys may notice that I've got new headphones on today. Retiring. They had a really good run, but I wore the same headphones every day for the past 2 years, and even before that, like I would wear them to work and stuff, and yeah, it was time to replace them. All the where like the cable met the earphone, it was all like frayed and coming apart. The left one no longer worked anymore, so we got some ISO tunes Extra 2, I think is what they're called. But they're not the ones that go over the ear. They just go directly in my ear, and then that's mainly because I've got the microphone that goes over my ear. So, yeah, I don't know. I wanted the 2.0 because I think they claim up to an 11-hour battery life. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably more like a 7-hour battery life. But you know, I don't typically stream for too much longer than 7 hours. It's a pretty rare occasion. So if we can at least get 7 or 8 hours out of them, I'll be happy, and then we'll be able to you know, justify it. But I don't know. I was pretty disappointed. The little ISO tunes that I had before, these little individual ones, I was pretty disappointed with them. So hopefully these will be a better experience. But yeah, these little individual ones, I have like a 2.5 or 3 hour battery life, which is not acceptable. No, it's not. I think the Pro 2 or whatever, there's the Pro and the Extra. I think the Pro had a little bit more battery life, but it was also more expensive, where the Extra was a little different. So again, just goes right in the ear instead of over the ear, but I don't know. I opened them like 2 hours ago, so they're still new to me as well. And my hair is getting long too. I need to go get a haircut. Probably need to get a beard cut. Nah, we'll just make boxes. We'll just make boxes. So, this is where we left off yesterday. I'll be honest. I looked at the progress after the stream, and I was pretty disappointed with how little it seems we actually got done. So today we're gonna try and make things go a little bit smoother. We need to make some progress on these and actually get them closer to being done. There was a sign that you guys may have seen yesterday. I was showing y'all, or it's not a sign, it's a serving board that we were making for a realtor friend, and we finished that last night, I guess / this morning, and that's looking good. Oh, Walnut, you wanna bring that out real quick so we can show everybody? I think it turned out really well. So hopefully we can make some more of those, and have some more simple projects, you know. So is it all wrapped up? Oh, okay. We'll unwrap it. Yeah, these are the 2 boxes here, and I'll be honest, this one here has some mistakes in it, and again, I don't know, has me surprised that our first one turned out so clean, because it was it did not have these same mistakes. But yeah, this is the sign that we made. It is made with some walnut strips, and then it's got the little maple and then the cherry in the middle. So and then we laser engraved, I guess walnut laser engraved it, and then filled it with resin, and then we sanded it down and finished it. But yeah, I think a super simple design. And then we also engraved the realtor's logo on the back, and made that as a nice little touch for him. So this is going to go to the client, or a new home builder. Oh, the beveled edges. Walnut wants me to show you the beveled edges. 10 by 12, TJ? What were the dimensions on this? 13 by 9. Very close. Calibration is pretty dang good, TJ. But yeah, 1/2 inch thick, and it ended up being a little bit thinner, just because we had to take some off with a drum sander, right? Like the glue up wasn't perfect or anything, but yeah, it started out as 1/2 inch thick wood, and really, it was a pretty straightforward project, right? Like having the drum sander, um, having the laser, obviously, all that stuff is makes this project really simple. So I just need to work on the glue up a little bit, just because I'm not very good at laminating boards right now. But yeah, it's a nice simple design that I hope we can make more of in the future for him. He can sell like 3 or 4 homes a month, maybe more. He's not like working for a big realtor. He's working for himself. But who knows? I mean, he's kind of just getting started as well. So maybe that'll be some consistent business that we can work out. So yeah, Huntress. Yeah, the real estate agent. It's a friend of ours that I knew from back home. So hopefully we'll be able to make that connection. He'll like it, and his clients will like it. And maybe it's just kind of a fun thing for him to give, right? It's not like I got a grill whenever I moved in, and it was nice, and we still have the grill, but kind of it's not really personal. And maybe that will help just make the day a little bit better. And we've got some other ideas too, so we'll see how it goes. Look at what's available for 2022 finally. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Let's go. Wait, what does it say? Turns your tongue blue? Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on? May I suggest capitalizing the H in home next time? Is it lowercase? I'll have to look at it again. Make this whole script look more centered and balanced. Okay. I need to look at it again. Inside one extremely spicy tortilla chip. Oh, I almost said smelly. It probably is smelly too. The Reaper pepper plus Scorpion pepper turns your tongue blue. Has anybody done it yet? Snap EBT eligible. Yeah, it's a necessary food ingredient. Wow. Any last words from the Reaper? The Reaper shows no mercy. Oh my goodness. This straight from hell chip now turns your tongue blue as a badge of honor to prove you completed the challenge. Wow. Wouldn't I feel so honored to have my tongue turn blue? And Random Tinker, it's going to be awesome watching you do this. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you. I wait. Is this what's your 100 follower goal is going to be? Only $9 now, which isn't bad. Is this Random Tinker at one point? Have you reached 100 followers yet? Let's see. Uh, 87 still, guys. Guys, if y'all are not following Random Tinker, I mean, well, let's maybe get a verbal on what the challenge is. But I know at one point you were saying there was some goal for 100 followers. What do we got? Don't put that in your mouth. I tried both ways. The H would have lowered the names underneath and made it look a little off. Oh, okay. Yeah, Walnut does she typically does a pretty good job of designing all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know also what was discussed with the real estate agent too. 88 Random Tinker, nice Albatross. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Random Tinker's stuff, he does really nice work and has a real good variety of stuff. You can see he's got on the laser. He's been doing some palette boards that he's kind of like doing some prototype staining and stuff. I know he's done some airbrushing. He's obviously done turning of some pins and resin pouring and stuff. So he's streaming. You know, you can see he's been pretty regular streaming and picking up his stream as well. So yeah, go follow Random Tinker if you're not already. He does have a surprise for 100 followers. We'll see. Oh, you have the Bean Boozled Fiery 5 in hand. Perfect. And those are nothing to laugh at either, but a baby step. You know, maybe Random Tinker for like 200. We got to get you those next 100, and then maybe the Pocky 1 chip challenge. You know, I don't know. I did that. When did I do the Pocky One chip challenge? I think I did the 2021 version. And it was like the chip was black with just like little red. It looked like little red cayenne pepper on there, but it was not appetizing at all. It was so stale and just like I don't know, not good, not good. So at least some of the stuff is enjoyable, but I don't know. Maybe they made it taste better. Lasered and resin fill, exactly, TJ. Yeah, exactly. So lasered pretty deep. I think probably like a quarter inch deep or 3/8 of an inch deep. Actually, no, probably not that deep. Probably a quarter inch to an eighth of an inch. But then yeah, just filled with resin, and then we're able to send it through the drum sander. But if you don't have a drum sander, I would just recommend. Well, we have the CNC too, but I would just recommend just sanding it down with an orbital sander, right? Just don't over pour your resin very much. Oh, the crows are here. Snoop Dogg. I think these headphones. I think my old headphones had a big delay, like monitoring audio and stuff. So like everything I would hear would be way off or way delayed. But the new ones I think are working better. So more real time. So Miss May, how are you doing though? Welcome in. Thank you for bringing in the crows. How you doing, Miss May? How has your week been so far? Order the 2022 chip challenge to have on hand. Oh my goodness, I'm not getting one, Random Tinker. No, absolutely not. I mean, maybe for a sub goal one day. Maybe we'll make a sub goal or something goal, but I'm not ordering anything until we hit some numbers and we come up with a challenge. But TJ, did I answer your question? Laser resin fill was slightly black. The problem with lasering and resin filling, or CNC and resin filling, TJ, is sometimes the resin likes to bleed. Do I still have those? I don't know if you remember those cutting boards that are the charcuterie boards that I was trying to make, the ones with the waves in them. But we poured like purple and blue resin in there, and it really bled into the wood, and was not. Well, you can't get it out. You pretty much have to sand down way too far. But yeah, that's the problem. So we kind of rely on the laser to be dark in like that charred color, and then pour in resin that is just very lightly tinted with mica powder only. Don't use dye, because the black dye especially really wants to soak into the wood. That would be my recommendation. People should order the chips as a service to society so no one has to experience the pain. Billionaires should just like buy them out, Shan, and be like, all right, we're just putting these things straight in the landfill. Nobody ever needs to eat these things. If that were the only like super stupid spicy thing, then maybe, and if that wouldn't just want to make the company produce even more and bring out the 2023 version next year, I would say that's a good plan, but I don't know. Down with the death nuts first. That's all I'll say. Down with the level 5, especially death nuts. So if we were to send you one, would you sample? Nope, JFG. I've done it too many times. I can't do it for free. It's got to be some sort of goal or something, because it's a lot of pain. And if this one turns your tongue blue and is even hotter, that's the problem. Is like, if you look at the death nuts, they did like Death Nut 1.0 and it was 10 million Scovilles, or I'm just making up numbers, but then they Death Nut 2.0. Oh, it's 15 million Scovilles, 20 million Scovilles. So they got to like keep one-upping themselves from the last year, right? And I'm sure at this point, it's just been even, the bar has been raised even more. So I don't know about that, but what up, JFG? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Maybe one will just show up in your mailbox, Random Tinker. Don't do it. I'm not gonna say that I've got it. I'm not even gonna announce it. It's gonna be just. I'm not opening it up on stream. Dang it! Now I'm gonna be scared to open up Amazon packages on stream. The resin will adhere to shellac. I would guess so, JFG. I've never personally tried it, so I don't wanna speak out of turn, but I would guess that resin would adhere to shellac. Yeah, it's normally pretty good. Like, I guess if you shellacked and maybe scrubbed it down just a little bit, like if you were able to get sandpaper in there. But no, we just normally finish with like for in that case, we'll just resin. Oh, you're talking about like as a um as a bleed blocker. So the problem with just blocking the top surface, right? So what you could do is, and what we have tried is first to spray it with shellac or spray it with a sealer on top, right? And then laser into the wood and then pour the resin on top. So that blocks the resin from coming in from the top. The problem is though, the grain is still exposed underneath the wood, right? So where you lasered in, the resin, especially like the black resin really shows up the most, right? It will still sneak through the grain underneath the shellac, if that makes sense. So yes, it could stop the resin from penetrating up top, especially if you get a like a solid enough clear coat, but it still wants to sneak underneath it on it through the grain on the side. So if it will do a wash coat of the area around the wood, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, like we have had sometimes where the resin pops out of an engraving. I don't remember exactly the process. It's been a long time since that's happened, but I do remember, we used to do a lot of wooden trays. We've got some actually, like check this one out. We need to finish this one. I don't know why we never have. Oh, it's gonna be pretty dusty. But oh yeah, these are actually two of them that are pretty cool. These things are real dusty. But these two right here, we did those. Yeah, that's got to be with the laser. There's no way. I don't think that we could do it that cleanly with the CNC. But yeah, those two. But we need to actually finish those. I don't know. They've probably been in this state for since like 2018 or 2019 at this point. But yeah, we need to finish them. Those were laser. They were done on the new laser though too, right? Walnut, not the old one, not the diode. Thanks, RT. Don't point out flaws in my logic. I got physically ill from the ghost pepper sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh man. Yeah, I never had the ghost pepper sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings. Like my friend would do that challenge, right, where you could eat, I don't know, whatever, like a whole basket of the super spicy ones, but I actually never did it. I saw his reaction to it and I'm like, nope, I'm good on that. But yeah, here we are, years later, I guess doing just that. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's the capsaicin, right? It's the really like crystallized and super concentrated spice that really got me. So just right into the bin. That's right, Miss May. We're just throwing that chip right into the trash. So hi from Gold Camp. Nice, Tink. I did not know you were out prospecting for some gold this week. So very cool, Tink. I saw you and your husband, were saying y'all built a what is that, like a ramp or an escalator? I can't remember the term that you called it, but a motorized conveyor belt to help you guys prospect for gold. So hope that's working out well. Rush thin cut a resin into the cut first, then pour whatever you want. That's an idea too, for sure. A lot of folks who do live edge resin board tails will do a coat of resin on the wood areas, right? Yeah, if you can afford it, right? If you can, if you're doing something super intricate like those, you're just never going to be able to only put resin in the little area, right? Or even on that text, like, but I guess if you just like continually brush it, and it's wide enough, you probably would be able to do it. But I would just be worried about, leaving too much or having it pool in an area and it dries clear instead of the color that you want. But yeah, that's a good point. Conveyor, nice, Tink. Yeah, I want to see a video. That would be awesome. That'd be really cool. All right, I'm gonna try to focus on using my smaller screen, my dedicated chat screen. I can have a larger camera set up now to be able to see better. So again, if you guys see me looking low and reading chat, it's with the new screen right now. But okay, so what are we gonna do today on these? Yesterday we glued in the splines, the walnut or maple splines on this one. And I'm gonna remove these, but we've been having some problems with removing them, and we saw people on the videos that we watch experiencing the same things or just talking about maybe ways to mitigate this. But if you look really closely on the corners on a lot of these splines, we're just getting a little bit of chip out, and it's difficult to prevent that. I've got this pole saw, but this was a saw that I bought right when I first started streaming, and it's been through some things. And I started looking at it, and it's got a bunch of teeth that are either missing or they look very, very dull or no longer to a point. So I'm wondering if that could be a cause for some of it. Like if I look at the teeth way down at the base where it doesn't get used versus these teeth in the middle, you can definitely tell it's got some damage. So it does look like this blade is replaceable. So I think I could just probably replace the blade and get back to a little bit cleaner cuts. But it does not have a good flush cut either. You should grab one of the Veritas flush cut saws. Well, TJ, there are some maybe potential opportunities that are coming soon. So where that could happen. So we'll see. But yes, I would love that Veritas. I looked at it today, the Veritas detail flush cutter. So I'm guessing maybe that's what you have. And definitely that would be nice, a nice upgrade from this one here. So but yeah, I don't want to spoil the fun too early, but hopefully there's going to be some maybe some sponsored content coming up soon. So we shall see. But yes, having it flush cut directly up against the box would be nice as well. Another thing that I'm just messing up is when using the same flush cut saw, whenever I'm separating the lid, I am having some issues with either digging into the wood and messing it up. So I think I'm going to have to go drum sand this to get this flat, just like I did the other one, this one yesterday. And I'm also having a lot of this glue come out of the corners. It was even worse on this one here, so I'm gonna have to do some I don't know, hopefully it'll come off without too much of an issue, but that was a lot of glue squeeze out that got lost in the corners there. So hopefully we can get that out. But yeah, I've got some problems in our box making process right now, and I need to flush out some of these issues that are causing us so much time, right? I really just did not, like I said, yesterday I thought maybe like we would even get to hinges, and I think we streamed for like 5.5 hours, and I felt like all that we got done was, I guess we got somewhere on this one. We cut off the top, and we put in the splines, and then we trimmed off the splines on this, but it was not as productive of a day as I wanted it to be. So as soon as you glue up, cut a straw at a 45 and clean out the corners. So the problem is though on these, I want to do that on the splines here. I actually do need to start using that trick on the splines to get out there. But the problem is whenever I glue these up, it's completely enclosed with this method, right? So that's the problem with gluing up the whole thing like that and cutting it apart. You don't have access to the corners. Yeah, exactly. So the good news is though, I did use blue painter's tape as opposed to just like the cream or whatever, the white masking tape that I used on this one, and it worked much better. So the blue painter's tape does appear to help with the glue on the main part, but I just need to not have as much. Maybe I just put in too much glue, and that was the issue. But I got very little squeeze out on the outside. I think I actually maybe sanded that so you can't tell, but still, yeah, that inside, not great. So I don't know. We'll see if I can actually get that out or not. But we're practicing. We're practicing our efforts, our procedures and all of that. But yeah, as Walnut mentioned earlier today, and as we finished up with that other sign, we also need to be balancing this out with some projects that are a little more, single day projects, or we can really batch out quickly that don't take as much effort. So yeah, we'll see what else we can mix it up with. I probably won't be doing boxes tomorrow. Maybe we'll take a break. So But yes, you guys are right. How's the sweet corn been? Oh yeah, yeah. It looked really good. I was impressed with it, Huntress. Yeah, what's up, Dan? Welcome back. Hope you had a safe trip back yesterday. Broken record strikes again. Wash coated shellac before it glue up. Yeah, I guess we need to test it, and I think every wood is different. I think that maple definitely resists it more than maybe like a little slightly more open grain like walnut. Cherry is also notoriously bad, but yeah, I know. I think even like a thin coat of resin on the whole entire surface may help too. It'll penetrate into the wood a little bit, but yeah, it needs some experimentation for sure. 4 little ears, yeah. Hey, Huntress, I think Obi is gonna be passing on another sibling to Walnut's uncle. I guess technically my uncle-in-law or whatever. But yeah, he came over this weekend, and I had him try it, and he's got a huge garden, like so much stuff out there. And I actually haven't been to his house, but he always talks about it. I know Walnut's been out there, so but yeah, I had them taste. I had some of the blueberry kombucha. Honestly, I probably underfruited it a little bit, so it wasn't like a strong blueberry flavor. I still enjoy it, but um, yeah, they tasted it and they want to try to make some. So yeah, we'll be passing on another sibling. So what you started now, Huntress, is going to be passed on to one more person. So I've always had luck with blue tape for internal joints. Yeah, and well, honestly, I didn't even see my blue painter's tape over there. I didn't know we had any, so I was just using that other stuff. But it seemed to have worked, yeah, much better than just that cheap white masking tape. Hey, what's up, Outback? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Outback. I think you're back home now, right? How have things been? Still chilly or starting to warm up? Probably even bigger than you're imagining. What is what um what are we talking about, Walnut? I don't know. Bob's Garden. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Uh, my Huntress. But yes, I'm sure. Like he always talks about how many beds he has, and yeah, he's got a bunch of trees and stuff as well. So yep. But yeah, what I was saying too is on the corners here, we're getting that little chip out. So I am going to maybe just sand these down today, and I've got this. I've seen TJ use his, but I've got this little sander back here that we're gonna use. So I guess actually I need to set up the tripod on this first because I think that's the first thing we'll do. So let's set this up back here, and we will get to sanding. Back home finally. Still a bit cold, not long till winter's over. Nice. Yeah, we're on the opposite end, obviously, thinking that not much longer until it's gonna be cooler here, but I think I saw tomorrow it's gonna be 104 degrees Fahrenheit here. And we still like have not had significant rain or anything, so camera 4. All right. So, yeah, this is just a simple little edge sander here. I don't have the proper connector to it, so we got to use the old duct tape connection here. Hopefully it works. I probably need some new duct tape on there. But, you know, just a classic way to join two pipes of the same diameter, right? What up, Spinzo? How you doing, buddy? How does it feel though, Outback, to be back at your house and relaxing there instead of at someone else's place? Feel better? Welcome in, Spinzo. Good to see you, bud. Even more rain over the summer, really? Well, that's a good sign. Really use that here for sure. Hmm? Need to just 3D print one of these connectors. That's actually what I think whenever I used to use this machine. I probably haven't used this machine in like, I don't know, a couple years. But I 3D printed this connector here, and I think I used to have something different on there. Maybe I just duct taped it. I don't know. Sometimes it's a little jank setup, but this, I don't know if I can really get any closer. But this should just be pretty quick. We're just going to take off these splines over here. And again, try to avoid the chip out of the flush cut saw. So let's do that. My phone, and I will be able to reach it. Wait, where's my phone? There it is. You 3D printed a case for Des drill bits. Nice, Wolf. Nice. Where did you find the file for it? Yeah, welcome in, Wolf. Good to see you. Feeling a bit better today, I suppose. Nice, Benzo. Tatum is up in here. What's up, Tatum? How we doing? A little 44 hype. Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're having a great day, Tatum. How are you feeling? You feeling all better now, Tatum? I'm sure you've been back to work and taking care of things again, but yeah, but I hope you've been feeling better and it's not too hot there for you, Tatum. Are you printing? Oh yeah. Yo, Arch is here. What's going on, Arch? Hey, Arch. I know you were talking about last night that you were working on your Ko-Fi site. Have you completed it yet, or do you have anything that's ready to show, or are you still working on it? If not, Arch, please, whenever you do finish it up, please let us know, and I would love to go show everybody your website. If you guys don't know Arch, he does some really amazing wood carving. And if you're not following him, click on his name. Someone can shout him out real quick, maybe Walnut or Tatum or somebody, please. But yeah, Arch has been streaming a lot. I think he streamed for like 8 hours yesterday. So yeah, go give him a follow. Check out his wood carving. He's super, super talented. For real. I am always so impressed at how good he is. Working on some turtles and stuff yesterday. DJ, if you haven't seen him, he does some really good carving skills. Has some really good carving skills. Can't talk. I can't talk. I went on STL Finder's website. Searches all websites. Oh, really? I haven't heard of STL Finders, Wolf. I'm gonna write that down because I have been trying to find a new saw stop throat plate file. I've got one for the standard plate, but I don't have one for the STL Finder. I don't have one for the Tato stack, so I was gonna see if there was a different one. Thank you for the shout out, Tatum. Appreciate that, buddy. Texas weather is a bummer to me. You all need a wonderland of Northwest Missouri, where we get plenty of hot and cold, but at least we enjoy 40 inches of rain a year. I know, Dan. Like, we don't have a sprinkler system. Even if we did at this point, I feel like we would just, not be able to run it as much as we need to because we're not going to pay for all those thousands of gallons of water, and I don't think that's a great use of water in general either. But yeah, I mean, like our plants just can't hang. Whenever it's literally 100 degrees every single day, I can water them in the morning and in the evening, and still at like 3 p.m., you're going to go look at the tomatoes or the squash, and they're going to be all just like super wilted and just not having a good time. And like even peppers that typically are pretty, heat resistant, they struggle a lot too. So, no, Tatum, no hype here now. My wife and I have COVID. Oh, Tatum. Sorry to hear that, brother. Man, you were sick last week. I think I remember you said you took a test and it was negative, but super unfortunate to hear that. Sounds like you guys actually have it now. So sorry to hear that, Tatum. Shout out to you guys. I just hope that y'all are managing it as well as you can, bud. Hope you got some good drugs or something to help you through it. Sure, Arch. Sure, buddy. I actually just got home from being out all day, but I'm planning to get a lot done this week. Perfect, buddy. Yeah, I will love to see it and be able to show everybody your work. So very cool. I searched a lot of sites. I could spend 86 hours trying to measure a model a piece. Yeah, Wolf, and it's amazing, right? How many people offer their files for free? That's what's always so cool to me, is how many files are actually out there and available. Where's my little? Need that little rubber piece. There it is. The thing that crawled up the tree earlier is a lizard? Oh, really? Did you see it again? Oh, I haven't used this in so long. Walnut came up to me and she was like, I just let the dogs out. Something big and white with a tail crawled up the tree. Like, what? Is it a rat? I don't know. I think it was a rat. Apparently it was a lizard. And I'm just going to sand these away and try to. Gotta be really careful sanding this though. I accidentally hit the wood. I gouged it a lot. Darno planned for where in-ground pool will be used for rainwater collection. Yeah, that's nice. LFA tube system with unglazed spike. Cool. That sounds really complex, Wolf. How do you keep water fresh like that though in a pool? You have to. I mean, I don't know if you have to chlorinate it, but I know people typically either chlorinate it or have a saltwater pool, right? How do you keep it from going bad? Sorry, I know I'm using this back side over here, so you may not be able to see much, but you can kind of see the progress as we go. GG is here. What's up, GG? Welcome in, GG. How you been doing today? Thing tries to bounce up and down a little bit, but it'll clog up the sandpaper pretty quickly. Pools remove some filling slowly as you compost. Oh, I see. The pool is going to be the garden. Fancy. Nice. Hey, I don't know if we'd be able to keep up with the pool either. In addition to a lot of work, it's a lot of money, I'm sure, to keep the pump going and all the chemicals and a lot. Feeling about to spend the evening taking pictures. Oh yeah. Gigi has got her big drop on Friday. Gigi, do you have a flyer? Do you have a flyer already made for it? I'm sure you probably have. I know that she made some in the past. You do? Okay. I'm gonna look it up. I'll make you a command. Let me take a note on that real quick. Got lots of notes today. That's good. GG, I still got you down for our fantasy football league. If anybody else out there is interested in joining, we're up to 2, 4, 5 people at this point. No, wait, 6 including myself. If anybody wants to join. American football though, Outback. I don't know. Oh, actually, you talked about American football. Pretty sure you're a fan. GG, shout out. Thanks, GG, for the link. Perfect. I will. I'll grab that and bring it into my OBS and make you a command for the rest of the week. Subsector is here. What's up, Subsector? Sorry, I was reading or away from chat for a second, but how are you doing, Sub? We're doing great today. We're doing good. We're just continuing on and making some more boxes and stuff. So just trying to sand down these little end pieces here called spline. And just progress on some boxes today. So hope you're doing well. Hope everything been good with you. How's it been in Dallas? Is it cooling down at all? Or are you guys still feeling the heat like we are? To the bottom of trunks and branches, pick up cool culture. Tatum, you're interested? Hell yeah. Let me write that down. Tatum. Cool. I know I was talking with a random tinker earlier, and I know you guys were trying to get me to join the Mk.II one, but I just didn't get in there in time, and then I by the time I was interested in actually playing, aka yesterday, uh yeah, they're not open anymore, I think. So we'll see. We got 7 people now. We just need 5 more. 5 more if you want to play fantasy football with us. Drop on Etsy, nice. These new headphones that I got are really good. Really good noise cancellation. Like I can't hear my dust collector. It's so much quieter than it has been. It's gonna be really good for my ears. Like you should just be connected to my name at this point. I mean, do a little name change, CG. You've already done it once, yeah. Sure, but I'm sure it's been a year at this point. Don't be bamming. Who we bamming? Looking good. I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. Sure, sure. Yeah. Oh, the heat. Yeah, it's. We were out at the lake this weekend. We went to a lake a little bit west of Austin. Stayed at a house with a bunch of friends. It was amazing, but it was just we were playing like yard games and stuff, and it was great whenever it was a little overcast. But as soon as the sun came out, and if you were in the sun, you couldn't be out there for long, so you had to go jump in the water. So we enjoyed ourselves though. Nice to get out for a little bit. All right, I think we can just sand the rest with the orbital sander. Let this up a little bit. So I hope we can go look and see a difference in the chipped corners, and see that this one had much less chipping going on. Better pick Patrick Mahomes as your QB as a large group of talented receiver and rack up the stats this year. You think so, Dan? You know, Patrick was actually he's from my hometown. He doesn't. I don't think he claims it because he was only there until like I don't know maybe eighth grade or something. But he's from my hometown, and my brother, played basketball against him a little bit and back in the day. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure he struggled. He struggled a little bit since his one like huge breakout year, right? But I don't know. I like literally have not watched that much football in the past couple years, so I'm gonna be way behind on who is where and how people have been doing. But I'll try my best. I don't like losing, so I'm gonna be competitive in anything that we do. No name change, CG. I guess I need to have my mouse up here. You guys didn't see, I've got a second monitor going now that has a Raspberry Pi hooked up to it. Oh, Bad Monkey. What up, Bad Monkey? No Doubt Big Trout is here too. What up, No Doubt? What's up, buddy? I was watching you a little bit last night. Bad Monkey not feeling well right now with COVID. Tatum not feeling well with COVID. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. That's tough. That's tough, guys. So, yeah, take care of yourselves. Hoping it goes well, GG. Well, all you can do is try your best. You can't control what other people do during your drop. You can only do your best, and like you said, hope for the best. But you got this, GG. I believe. Look at all the corners on this one, and notice that they're all perfect with the edges there. What's happening here? Anchored Albatross with 10 bits. Thanks, Albatross. Appreciate the bits. So look at those corners compared to some of these. And look how there's chip out. Hopefully you can see chip out in the walnut and the maple look good. So hopefully that's going to be a better way of actually doing that. And then just finishing it up with the orbital sander. But I don't know. This box right here is concerning me. I really do like this cherry. I want to make this the front. Look how cool that kind of like wave of cherry lines are there. But I'm concerned that this one is not going to make it, but we'll just have to see. It's actually how they match up. Sai is here. What's going on, Sai? Good old Ninja Boy Sai. Hope you're having a good day though, Sai. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I feel good when I'm out in the sun. I mean, no doubt I'm with you, but well, first of all, I'm pretty dang pale, so I just gotta wear sunscreen. That's not that big of a deal. Just like Mega Stick here. What up, Bad Dad? Lurking and packing. Hope you're feeling all right, Bad Monkey. Did I feel a lot better than yesterday? Hell yeah. That's really good to hear, Bad Monkey. Hope the packing is going all right, buddy. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, I just the 100 degree sun, and going out there and like playing games and stuff, throwing the frisbee. Well, it was more than just throwing the frisbee. It was competitive frisbee throwing, but it was a lot of fun. Just a little warm at times. Don't let Walnut talk about how much you like the cherry. I'll talk about this nice cherry all I want, Bad Dad. Cherry is a very nice wood. Never did nothing wrong. But yeah, that one's gonna need some work, so we'll have to see how we're gonna finish it. I think we'll go over to the drum sander real quick, because this lid needs a little bit of work. I accidentally gouged it some with the plane, and then there are some lines here from the table saw. So I think we need to go over to the drum sander real quick. Chat later, I need to hit the road. Chat soon, sub. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. Have a safe trip. We'll talk to you later, sub. The only problem with my quote unquote studio lighting back here is whenever I go to the back, you guys get blasted with the light. So I don't know. I'm thinking eventually I'm gonna hang him from the ceiling, but I need some ceiling mounts, or I need to make some ceiling mounts and get them up there. But we'll just work with it for now. I'm melting in what would be 89. Heat warning up here? Yeah. Yeah, 89 is just that's a cool day. No doubt. We're talking, I think it's going to be 104 here tomorrow, so that is an unfortunate temperature that I'm not ready to experience again. But I mean, again, thankfully there's definitely people out there like building roads and doing all of that where I don't have to. So yeah, I'll take my slightly air conditioned room and be happy with it. So all right, I gotta get some dust collection going over here, and then we will drum sand that lid and try to make it a little cleaner. This drum sander does only have a 3.5 inch vertical capacity, so this lid will fit in there no problem, but the bottom of this box that I'm doing, I think it's probably like a 5 or 6 inch tall box, so doesn't have a chance of actually fitting that, but we can do the lid. So we'll at least send the lid through here. Hopefully it's flat enough to give us good registration. Eventually, I'm going to hang you from the ceiling. I've got some people I want to say that to. Oh my goodness, Bad Dad. Bad Dad, don't be making threats. Don't be making threats out here, Bad Dad. This is funny. So of course today I set up a Raspberry Pi chat app, or chat screen, and the only two people who have triggered the chat filters have been Bad Dad and Huntress. So of course Of course, we'll just go ahead and need to take those filters off so we can read Bad Dad and Huntress's Bad Dad and Huntress's commands there. Normal temp is 75, so 90 is way too hot for me. Yeah, I'll take 75 all day, obviously, but yeah, 90. 90 is when it starts to get a little warm. Yeah, I mean, it's 84 in my shop right now, so unfortunately this air conditioner is not properly sized, at least for a non-insulated room. So, oops. I need to lock these wheels, huh? That would help. And no doubt, I really have enjoyed watching a lot of your painting techniques. I know I think I said a couple things last night, but I wasn't chatting too much in there, but yeah, dude, I've been enjoying your streams. Okay, let's try this out and see what happens. So, yeah, we got the drum sander going. Oh man, need a spot, something to hold this dust collection hose. Why do you want to do that? All right, hold on. Finding your groove streaming, dude. That's great. That's great. And I've seen you on quite a few nights in a row, or quite a few nights recently. To me, that's what I like doing as well. Like if I get out of streaming for too long, it's always harder to get back on. So, yeah, dude. You know, having your stream set up the way you like it, and you know, be able to troubleshoot little issues that come up. That's the gravy there. So, yeah, and it's difficult, as you know, keeping a steady streaming schedule and having the energy and time and everything for it. Not easy, but it is very rewarding. Once you get in that groove, as long as you can keep it going, makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better. Maybe just like a hair more. Hair more. Okay. Camera 2. Camera 2. Droid? Droid. Please. Please help. Sounds good, Albatross. Thanks for the lurk. I'm sticking to schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Also gives me the weekend to fish. Hell yeah, dude. Well, and being able to separate your streams like that too does give you time to plan. I was doing 5 days a week, doing Monday through Friday for a while. More recently, I've been, going down to 4 most weeks at least. So yeah, probably tomorrow will be a day off. And it just helps to be able to kind of reset. And if you really need to get some other work done, or even if it's just like go to the grocery store or take care of these little things that you may not have time to do, in your streaming days, it's just nice to be able to do that and relax for a little bit. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Take tomorrow off and then come back Thursday, Friday. But I've been trying to do fewer days, longer hours. Where before I was doing 5 days a week, like 3 to 4 hours a day. Right now I'm trying to do 4 days a week, 4 to 6 hours a day or something like that. So, in some days we probably, we only go for 3 hours or whatever, but I've been trying to enjoy some longer streams recently. I would do more, but my wife would kill you. Is your wife involved in the streams? Like, does she like hang out in chat, or does she ever come on stream, or Is she just completely separate from it? That's always kind of interesting to see, is if spouses are interacting and engaging in chat, or do they ever come on stream, or are they just like let people do completely their own thing? She's only started the last few weeks. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I think, I don't know. For me, I at least appreciate that Walnut, Wicked Walnut, my wife. She still hangs out here, and she's been getting on stream a little bit more recently, but she hangs out in chat and like hangs out in other people's chats and like knows the community at least. So I do like that, but I also understand others who just let each other do their own thing. Like 29 Fireflies, like her husband maybe was seen on stream like one time ever, but didn't ever hang out in chat and like didn't just kept to himself as far as that goes. So yeah, it's always interesting to see that dynamic. Team Walnut, rude. She's a nail tech. It's a perfect match for it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I really, it's always interesting to see different streams, and like obviously the longer that you're on Twitch, you start to see different personalities, different people that you end up meeting. But it's always cool to see people's, individual stream and how they like to run it. So, yeah, Bad Dad, I was just telling Huntress earlier that, that I'm gonna give Bobby. That's actually what triggered the first filtered word was I'm gonna give Bobby one of Bobby's babies to Walnut's uncle. So, yeah, we're still making it. There was a little bit where I left it in there too long, and I just had to dump it out. It was just like straight vinegar, but I separated the big Bobby and got it going again. So triggered, but not that kind of triggered. So yeah, I made some blueberry and I've got that right now. I think tomorrow I'll take out the next batch and make something else with it. I think I want to go back to ginger. Go get some ginger root and make it because I really like ginger. What's your favorite flavor, Bad Dad? I want to do some mint, like maybe some like lemon and mint or lemon and something else, but I don't think I've tried any lemon yet. Ginger's really grown on you? Yeah, I like it a lot. It's good. It's tasty. So, what are we gonna do? I still need to flatten out this. This top still has a little bit of unevenness to it, so I think I'm gonna do the trick where I put it on the flat, put some sandpaper on a flat surface and just rub the whole surface at the same time. What's up, little red one? How you doing today, bud? Welcome in. How's your Tuesday going? POW's here. What up, POW? Thank you for that host. Good to see you, buddy. I think I saw you had maybe your next stream scheduled at this point, so nice, POW. Huntress has a ginger blueberry mix. Cool. Yeah, I want to try some new things. But blueberries definitely I think what we've liked the most. Dust collection, but hello. Albatross, thank you for that host as well. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks for the lurk, little red. Nice to see your emote. But yeah, I was mentioning earlier, I hope that we can make some more of those serving boards that we just finished. So I think probably tomorrow, maybe we'll take a day and run the CNC for a little bit and maybe cut some charcuterie boards. I also want to make some in-grain cutting boards. I've never made them before, but Walnut was talking about that again today. And I think I want to try it. So especially again with the drum sander, I think it would become much more feasible and not as much work. So I want to, I think, try that soon and try to learn some new things. So, hey, Allison, thank you. We're trying to do 2 boxes right now. We're getting them going, but yeah, they've been a bit of a struggle. But we've got this one with walnuts and maple accents. This one with cherry with walnut accents. So, we're trying to get them there, but taking us a little time. How are you doing today, Allison? You have any more streams planned coming up soon? And do some new designs too, yeah. I mean, we need to keep doing box making, and I do want to make enough to probably do a drop at some point, or at least that be part of a drop. But I don't think we can do these forever, and I don't want to just do these forever. But we do need to make a couple for Gun Girl. Walnut, we need to probably work on those designs tonight, actually. I got to go to a city meeting. All right, Bad Dad. Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later, bud. Enjoy your meeting. No worries, no worries. Albatross, you said you sent it? Yeah, okay. Huh. I'll say it here too. It's totally okay if y'all can't do it. All right. I'll take a look and see. What is that? That's fine. Cool, Albatross. Yeah, yeah. I'll take a look and see. We should be able to tell pretty quickly if we think it'll work or not. But yeah, thanks for sending the file. But as long as either the CNC or the laser can do it, then it should be fine. Walnut has become an expert designer for such things. What the boy? What the? All right, I think that's better. Maybe let's do that to the lid just a little bit to try to true it up, just in case it wasn't perfectly smooth. I don't know. Is anybody out there? Have you guys all, any of y'all made in-grain cutting boards? Have any experience with them? I think it's gonna be just like the boxes. We need to watch some people and figure out how other people are doing it and try and copy that, and then make our own designs. Doing well. Probably stream this Saturday. Cool, Allison. Maybe you're settling in. I think that you said your last stream was maybe this past weekend, so maybe you're settling into a little bit of a weekend stream time, which would be nice. And so Swamp, I'm typically better getting back to people. Ah, Albatross, you don't have to tell me. I am I'm right there with you. So, and I'm really bad sometimes about getting back to people too. So I'll give you some slack, and I may need it in the future for sure. Box GG, that's right. That's right. We gotta do yours. I was talking about it, GG. I think we will be able to do the sliding clear lid. So I think I have a design for that in mind. But we'll talk to you about it, of course. Yep, for sure, little red. I know on an ingrain cutting board they can get very ornate on the patterns. It can cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, Allison, just like with everything, I'm sure they can be very simple, and you can just make a few cuts, and bam, you got yourself an ingrain cutting board. Or like you said, they can be very detailed and have take somebody a lot of time and use a lot of material. So depending on all of that, I'm sure it can vary a lot. Sorry, the camera view is not going to be great for a second, but back. Hey, OBS bot, back over here, bud. But yeah, we're gonna play around with it and see, Allison. I think it'll be something that we can manage somewhat easily as long as we can figure it out. But yeah, the nice thing about cutting boards is we can also engrave them and kind of personalize that stuff, which is what we need to do more of. I would like to do some more personalized stuff. Where before we've just been kind of making general things, but why no suck? Got suck. So we're just kind of flattening out the lids on both of these. I'll probably do that to this one real quick. Or let's see if we made a difference here. Oh, it actually looks pretty good. At least that side does. Flatness of it. Yeah, that looks better. That looks much better. Yeah, you kind of, the top and the body just kind of blend together. I mean, you can see the line, of course, but that's what we want. So that's good. That was successful, I think. That was the first thing that was wrong with this box. We needed to trim up or true up the where the lid and the base meet. So that's checked off the list. I actually was thinking about maybe sitting down and writing a list before we got started today on things that we needed to do. But we can also just kind of get going. Let's see what these, see what this box looks like. Probably needs a little truing up too. Yeah, you can just see some little bitty gaps in here. Not quite as flush as it needs to be, so having a really hard time telling. No, that's the correct way. Just true these up just a little bit. Momo! Hey Momo. How you doing today? You feeling older today, Momo? Did you wake up and like your back was a little hurt or anything like that? Or we still going strong? I'm Ted United? Oh no. I didn't realize that you didn't have young Ted yesterday. That's right. Been without your Teddy for a few days. More than a few days. It's been a minute. So, well, I hope he was doing well. Thanks, Outback. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the hydrate, Miss May. Oh my god, same level of old and crusty? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So we were already there, huh, Mama? It's kind of funny though, it is, and you know, different people have, I guess, different outlooks on your birthday. Like some people it's a whole birthday month and every day celebrating and want to do like a big birthday party and stuff. I'm kind of the opposite. I just want it to be chill and maybe go out for like a nice dinner or something, but like a little food is all I really need, a little good food and maybe some company, but um yeah, it's definitely either way though, it's probably a lot less exciting than when we were kids, right? Your 10th birthday is something that's really fun. Then you turn 13 and you're a teenager. And it's like, oh, you're 16 and you can drive. Then 18 and 21, like you got all these milestones to look forward to. Then all of a sudden, they just take it all away. Nothing but probably bad milestones. I'm too old for birthdays. That's what I'm saying. Just maybe a little fancy dinner, and I'm happy. Just need good cake for a birthday. Good point too, May. That's right. Good meal and good dessert, whatever your dessert of choice may be. All right. Let's see. Did we improve that at all? Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's still. Keep going on the lid just a little bit. I feel like that's the thing that's causing us problems. It's about shopping and food for you. That's a good point too, Momo. Is I don't know. At this point, Walnut and I guess sometimes we get surprises for each other, but a lot of times it's just whatever we want to pick out for ourselves or want to call our birthday present. So always new toys that we need. Doesn't have to be good cake, just cake. Oh man. I don't know what my favorite cake is though. I really like, well, actually, it's not a birthday cake, but tres leches cake. I don't know that, and it has to kind of be done right. I don't like all tres leches cakes, but um, that's when done right. That may be my favorite cake. But I really like red velvet, and I don't know. I like all cake, I guess. I'm not a stickler on the cake side. A little ice cream on the side does help though. Well, backdrops from Michael's today. Too big. Oh no. Oh no, GG. You're gonna have to go back now? Dangerous. Dangerous to have to go back to the store multiple times. Looks a little better. Still, at the corner's not great, but I think it's good enough for now. So we kind of got these boxes at the same point, which is the goal here, because whenever we start to do the hinges and do all of that, it's easier to just do multiple boxes at the time while you have the jigs out or while you have all your stuff out, right, and you're focused on it. So I think that's what we'll do from this point on, is we'll march both of these along together and try to keep them at the same point, right? I do think that, again, one of the main things I need to try to do is to try to clean up these inside corners. So that's not a fun or easy task, but it does need to be done, whether it's this glue that's down here or the tape that's on the inside of these. So I'm gonna spend a few minutes and just try to do that. I got some new headphones in right now though, but kind of hurting my ears. They're like some like the foam tipped ones. How long have we been streaming? Hour and a half? Okay. I've had them on for about 2 hours at this point. Get that glue out right there. Sorry, Ark and I are going to use a gift certificate we got from his brother for Christmas to go to a super fancy restaurant here for Ark's birthday later this month. Nice, Albatross. We like to do that too. Those gift certificates are really, really nice. We like to do that too. We haven't, I guess it's it's August now, so we've probably used all or any of the gift certificates we got last year, but it's always nice to find like a gift certificate that you forgot about maybe, and you get your lunch or dinner paid for. I usually go for ice cream cake. I had a mini fruit tart as my b-day cake. Oh, that works too. That works too, Mama. I do like ice cream cake as well. I kind of forgot about ice cream cake, but yeah, ice cream cake is the shit. Robin is here. What's going on, Robin? Welcome in. Yeah, Robin just posted some really nice pins. Those are the ones that I saw you make probably a couple weeks ago at this point, right, Robin? But yeah, very, very cool pins, and the way that you finish clear resin, it looks really, really good. Very polished. So yeah, welcome in, Robin. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah. Okay. You got your T-square and your triangles. Nice, GG. Those are important. That's good. I just got a new T-square, I guess, but yeah, those are two really good tools to have around, so nice. I don't want expensive dinners or anything like that, just a place with people I love. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the fun thing about it. I mean, I don't know, some sushi or something like that is an ideal birthday night for me. Going to hang out. Come on out, Glue. Come on. Met your match. I was usually going out to a movie or something low key. Yeah, yeah. I saw them from the high school when I graduated. Oh, you're T-square and triangle? Nice, GG. I mean, you're borrowing them. You're long-term borrowing them. Right, right. Where did you go to? I mean, not. You don't have to tell me the high school, GG, but what area? Was this the place where Double R first laid eyes on Double R? I can't remember how far y'all go back. Better watch out for Ninja Boy, Sai. Smart. Smart, says Sai. Yeah, that is what a Ninja Boy would say. Oh, man, I'm using this little scraper here to try to get it out, but it's tough. We're working on our at-home sushi skills this year. Dang it, I gotta do that too, actually. We just need to find a good source of fresh fish. I mean, I'm sure our local grocery stores, and if we really wanted to get fancy, we could go to like Whole Foods or something, but that's like all we're getting from Whole Foods. I can't be paying Whole Foods prices. But yeah, I need to find some good fish, and that would be good. I like the raw stuff. I like sashimi. Loving the boxes. Thanks so much, Robin. Thank you. We're trying our best to make progress on them. They're definitely a big challenge for us, but it's just been really fun to learn more than anything. I think we're experiencing a lot of problems that we have never had, and needing new knowledge or new jigs or new whatever it may be, but just troubleshooting in different ways. Right? The lathe, you kind of get comfortable, or I was kind of getting comfortable with it, and you know, making some good progress there, but we're stepping out of our comfort zone at this point. But also learning some hard lessons, like whenever you get glue in the corner of your box, very difficult to get out. Sushi, sashimi, that's right. That's right. My drafting teacher let me have them, but it's still stolen. You went to Penn Tech in South Jersey, I see. South Jersey. You meant double R freshman year, I see. Okay. He said he wasn't as big as he is now. He called himself even skinny, I believe was the word he used. It's hard to believe. Tall and slim, yeah. I think so. He's really been putting on the mass recently. We haven't been making any with fish due to budget, yeah. Get some from HEB, yeah. Yeah, that's where we typically go too. I didn't know that HEB was out there, Albatross. In my hometown in East Texas, there are no HEBs. We only have Brookshire's. Brookshire's is all right, but kind of sucks too. Is this Is this a hammer? Can I do this? Are people gonna come? Just single R? Yes, exactly. Just single R. That was a good one, Albatross. I know what kind of food I'm eating with you. Let's go, Sai. Let's go. There's some good places around here, actually. I don't like most of the restaurants in our area, but there are some really good sushi places. So let's go, Sai. I wish my friend used to work at a really good sushi place in downtown Austin, but well, he worked there and then left and then went back and then just recently left again. So I don't know, Sai. Maybe by the time you come down, maybe he'll be back there. But it was like the owner was from Japan and like really cared about his quality and really what I thought was really good sushi. I have heard this fabled HEB mostly from Spurs ads. That's hilarious. Yep, they're definitely really big in San Antonio. San Antonio may be where they started. Is that true? I don't actually know, but yeah, they're definitely big in San Antonio. Austin. I don't think they're in Dallas either, though. And this glue is annoying to get out. You guys see it stuck in the bottom over there? Mama, thank you for the host and the host reminder. Really do appreciate that. Welcome back, Tatum. Probably nicest guy in our class. Wow. Wow, GG. I mean, I have seen nothing but a super kind-hearted person from Double R since I've known him, and even without actually meeting him, I can tell that, GG. So that's really good to hear. He seems just like a super kind-hearted person. Oh, thank goodness. Got that little glue out. I've been Ted United. Ted United, and it feels so good. I'm waiting for you to announce BoydCon. Oh, sigh. I don't know. I think we'll have to try to figure it out, Sai. Maybe like by 2030 we can have a following that justifies a BoydCon, but I don't even know what would we do at a BoydCon. It would not include eating warm fruit. Before anybody says it right now, don't say it. It would not include eating warm fruit. So just get that out of your brain if anybody was typing that. I want to attend the panel your dog's host. Yes, Millie and Vince will be hosting some very important discussions. We'll of course have Teddy there to give TED Talks, the originator of the TED Talks. Okay, this is actually working better with the hammer. Got that other chunk out there. There is some damage in the corner there, but it's not terrible. I hungry? Kind of hungry too. I did not have a great lunch. You guys seen they sell them? We typically go to HEB, but I don't know. It's like these Indian dishes that are in portable pouches, and maybe they're not like the best thing for you, but they're just like a couple bucks. But I don't know. I really like. They have like either chickpeas or I have one that's like red kidney beans, and then there's another one that is tofu. And I've really liked all of them so far. I'll just make some rice and heat that up in the microwave and put it over that, and it's not bad. And they're just a couple bucks, so I don't know if y'all have had those before. But super quick meal. And again, maybe not the best thing for you. I have no idea what's actually in it, but do we really know what's in any of our food these days other than just fresh food? Drink up. Thanks, Tink. What are y'all's ideas for it? Let's see. Oh, they are coming to Dallas finally, Robin. Nice. Y'all are really gonna like HEB. They have so many like good good things that they make themselves, and they make like really good preseason meat, like for fajitas or whatever. And I think like or chips or just so many things that they now have an HEB brand on. And it's a little bit cheaper. 100% genuine on Twitch and IRL. That's awesome. That's why I'm trying to marry him. Yeah, it definitely seems that way, GG. MakerCon maybe Maker Fair now schemes. That's right, Mama. We got to open. Moko was looking at some stuff earlier today, and they were talking about Wormwood, and just like I was like, yeah, dream shop there. They were talking about like, oh, scheming for the future and stuff. So, yep. Need to stay scheming, as Rick Ross said, stay scheming. A few things we could do, Tatum? Hell yeah, we're doing all that. We're doing all that, Tatum. What else did everyone say? Wear onesies, a twerk off? Oh my goodness. No, Sai, absolutely not. Watch 20 and Walnut Harry Potter off or something? Yeah, that would be good, Sai. A live Harry Potter competition? Of course, that's going to be there. Absolutely. I'll be down for a Potter off. Okay, Albatross is in too. Surprised there isn't a MakerCon fair yet. There probably is at some. I mean, I know there's the UK one in UK, Allison, but I don't really know about any in the US. But I mean, we're going to a woodworking, whatever show. It's actually geared towards wood turning specifically, here in Texas in a couple months. No, in a couple weeks. Hey, Robin, if you're still in here, are you still thinking about going to Waco for SWAT, or are you not going to do that anymore? Fear not, I hath returned. Welcome back, Spenzo. Sorry, I'm behind on chat right now. Oh, Spenzo only down to 77K, huh? Little win. So out here, we're the only ones with internet since we have Starlink for our RV. Oh, nice. That's nice to have internet at least, Tink. I wonder how much Starlink cost. Love is always in my food unless it contains dried coconut. Yeah, I'm not a big dried coconut fan either, Sai. Half serious, half joking, he's an amazing person regardless. I love him dearly. Yeah. Yeah, Wormwood is amazing, right, Momo? One of my favorite tracks, Menzo? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I used to really love some Rick Ross back in the day. My friend and I would just always do his like grunt. He just had that classic like, oh. And my friend and I, who I just hung out with this past weekend. Although we didn't do it. That's disappointing. I feel like unless I don't remember, but typically whenever we get together, it's get at least a few Rick Ross grunts in there. I'll have to text him it just to keep the universe right. I have mid or long-term plans, but I'm trying to figure out the smaller steps to get there for my scheming. The small steps are hard, Mama. It's really difficult. I was actually thinking about that earlier today because we've been working on boxes a little bit, and it's probably been like what, almost a month straight of boxes, right? And I want to continue to change things up, and we have a little. We've made some pins, we made some other things along the way, but it is truly a daily grind to try to reach those long-term goals, right? And it's sometimes easy to forget that if you get too caught in the weeds and you stop doing the little things every day, or at least most days, then it can get really frustrating and seem like you're a long way off. But you just got to keep realizing that there's gonna be times where you mess up, or there's gonna be times where you feel a little lost, but got to keep going, keep trying stuff, right? I just looked up Make It Fair, and there's one in Orlando. Oh, that would be cool to go to. I can't afford any more trips this year, but maybe next year. Because there are some friends in Florida. And maybe that would be, well, I don't know. I do have to go to the East Coast next year. I think East Coast is going to be the trip. We got to go visit everybody in the Northeast. So hopefully at some point next year we'll be able to plan a trip. Go visit all of y'all up there. Take a trip. I mean, Tatum is in North Carolina. Maybe we just start there. We just start in North Carolina and just make our way up. Maybe gas will be insanely cheap next year. Maybe gas will... It'll probably go back down to like $1 a gallon, right? That seems to be the trajectory it's on, so... Sure. Still just trying to get little stuff out of the corners of these boxes, guys. Sorry, it's not probably too visually appetizing, but doing my best here. Just gotta clean these up a little bit. Oh, you forgot about it, Robin? Yeah, I haven't bought tickets or anything. But I think we're gonna try and go at least one day. I'm not sure. But if you do end up thinking about going or whatever, let me know. And we'd love to meet up there. I know there's a couple people who I've run into in chat who are planning on going, so hopefully it'll be a good time. It was fun last year. Hopefully it's a little more crowded this year though, and there's more vendors. I mean, not crowded, like I don't want more people to be there. I just want more vendors to be there because the inside was a little barren. So I think a lot of the vendors pulled out due to low turnout. So I hope that more vendors are there. Yeah, this glue in this corner right here is rough. Look at all that tape and glue right here. Home Starlink is cheaper than RV. Oh, really? They have different different price structures based on where you're receiving Starlink? I thought the idea was that you could just have it anywhere. I don't actually know anything about Starlink. Okay, sounds good, Robin. Yes, East Coast. Yeah, we got to. We'll be going to the West Coast 2 times in a row. Next year, East Coast, and then the Texans will be able to determine which coast is the best coast. It'll forever be determined by a final rule after we visit the East Coast as well. I've got a very unbiased opinion. I've only visited Washington, D.C., and that's it. Hey, TW, how are you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Love the huh? How do you even spell that? I don't know, Mama. You got me over here trying to read it. How do you even read it? Caps, I saw a really beautiful lake that you were on yesterday. That was amazingly beautiful. I need to see if I can find that, where you posted that. Chance, how are you doing today? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. So hard, especially when you're impatient with stuff like me. I mean, me too. Wait, Momo, I forgot to ask. Did you stream? Have you? No, you just got back today. When is your 3D printer unboxing stream, Momo? Caps. Where did Caps post that? Maybe home life. Home life? No. Garden homestead? No. Dang it. Caps has some beautiful pictures I wanted to share with you guys, but Rocky Mountain Park, yeah. He posted those pictures. It's okay. It's okay, but yeah, they were beautiful, Caps, so I'm definitely jealous of where you guys are at. Husband was speaking at me. What fair are you talking about? I don't know, Allison. I think I just started talking about going to the East Coast in general. Not a specific fair, but just going to meet up with Gun Girl and Momo and 20 and Way Cool Wood, all those, everybody out on the East Coast. fade them. And I'm kind of damaging the box whenever I'm doing that. Shit. Making a sandwich? That sounds good. But Chance, good to see you. Welcome in. Chance, I saw you posted a good video on in the woodworking channel, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So you just sharpened some chisels? Yeah, but I don't know. I've had bad luck gouging into the wood a little bit whenever I try to use the chisel. I don't know, I'm using it upside down right now. Maybe that'll help, but I just don't feel like there's a good way to kind of get at it. I either have to come from the top, try to just slide right underneath the wood, underneath the glue, or I have to try to come from the side, but not great. I don't know. I don't know the best way to get this glue out. The better way is to use blue painter's tape, but I didn't use that on this project. So I'm paying the price for it. Oh, you posted it on Instagram. That is where it was, Caps. I'm sorry. I thought you posted it in the Discord for some reason, but it was on Instagram. Yeah, it's beautiful. Mama did get a 3D printer. I think my last stream was Tuesday. I'm thinking of streaming tomorrow as a belated B-Day catch-up stream. Could do it then. No, I'm not planning to stream tomorrow, Mama. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and plan out some other projects tomorrow, so probably not. But yeah, that would be great. I would love to watch it tomorrow, Momo. Spenzo's in the East Coast. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I know I'm leaving out more. Purpose. It's not on purpose. But yeah. Some sort of East Coast meetup will be due. Yeah, you go out to the Mid-Atlantic. I'll go back home to meet you, alright? We'll see. We got to get through this year first and try to plan out what next year is going to look like. But yeah, we're going to try and take at least one trip a year. We were kind of bad about that for a while and like just pretty much stayed home and we're only woodworking and only doing this stuff. But it is nice to at least to try and get out at least one or two times and get away. Our budget does not really allow for very much travel. We just aren't making the money to justify multiple trips, but we'll try to at least do one or two a year. The FW podcasts are worth catching. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that was a podcast, Chance, but oh man, the blue is so rough. But yeah, I'll try to check them out. Thanks for the link. Cutting D's is a lot of work. Put some sort of lining in, and no one's gonna see it. HMO. That's fair, I guess. Why I don't want to cover up all this beautiful cherry on the inside. HMO. Get all this really pretty cherry wood. If I was doing veneer, I would, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of people who do that. It just seems like, and maybe this is the reason why, to be honest, but it just kind of seems like a waste of wood. In some cases. How you doing, HMO? Fine woodworking, yeah. I'm sure I've seen some of their. Well, actually, I think that's the guy who I watch. I watch for like my dust collection system. Can't think of that guy's name, but I think he's the one who runs Fine Woodworking. But if that's him, yeah, I really do like him. Not on the East Coast. When you coming, Si? Come visit too. I can try to get the software ready by then, but no promises. I would say, Momo, what's probably going to happen is they're going to have a file that's already ready to be printed on the USB drive or whatever they give you, on the SD card. So you're probably going to have a file. You're not even going to need your laptop. They'll just have you print out. There's a little test project. I think it's an OWL. At least it used to be an OWL with Anycubic printers. It's just a little test file, so you may just be able to. And like I was saying, they should be including filament too, unless it specifically said it wasn't going to include filament. But I would guess that they're going to include it, at least the spool of PLA or something. God, this glue. That's cleaner. Cleaner there, but not great. If you're just joining, we're working on some boxes. I've got a couple that we're progressing on. We've got this one that's cherry and walnut. This other smaller one over here that is walnut and maple. They're both pretty much at the same point right now. We've got the splines sanded down or pretty flush with the surface. They still need to be finished sanded, but they both got the lids off. The lids are sitting relatively flush on the surface. So I'm just gonna try and clean up for a little bit longer, clean up the inside, and then we need to do some sanding, and then maybe if we're lucky, then we can do some hinge work. That's one of the final things. Ordered some white filament. We'll be here on Thursday. Going to use that for pegboard accessories. Cool. So yeah, you can use their filament to kind of try to calibrate your machine and do all of that, and then afterwards use the real stuff. All right, thanks for the hydrate. My new 3D printer showed up a day before our trip, so it's still in the box. Oh yeah, Tink, you got one as well. Yeah, Tink, you, Freaky, and Momo, all three got printers, I think, at about the same time. I need to tell you, in my head, I pronounce your name like Hamo. Hamu? I think that's what it is. Nice, Momo. Feel like I should at least watch some videos? Yeah, but it's not too bad. Watch a few like Cura and videos on your printer. Should be okay. Have we tried a heat gun? I haven't, Arch. Does a heat gun soften up wood glue? I have gouged the side a little bit. I think that was from last time, but that side down there is pretty gouged. Wood does grow on trees, unlike money. Yeah, if I was only able to process the wood that grows on trees, at least for boxes and stuff. I got the Anycubic Mega Pro, and yes, I need to watch videos. Yeah. Oh, so y'all both got the same one. Oh no, Momo got the Mega S. Okay. I think that should be pretty similar though. Oh, Tinks has a laser. I see. Thanks for the hydrate, Mouse. Might do it enough to make it pliable enough to scrape without doing damage. That would be nice. What do you need to be able to process wood? Well, it depends on the level of processing, right? Like, obviously if you're talking about taking it from the tree to this wood that is ready to be glued up, there's a lot more steps involved, but I'm more thinking not processing the tree, but already having it cut in slabs. I'm more thinking of taking like large lumber that is oversized, right? And it's kind of just rough cut from the factory or from the wood store, from the lumber yard is the word I'm looking for. Taking like thick pieces of wood and milling them down into smaller pieces like this. Pretty much takes a couple tools, a jointer and a planer. If you don't know what those tools look like, they kind of look like this. There's all different kinds and price points and stuff, but basically a jointer has a cutting head underneath this red plate here, and basically it gets two sides perfectly flat, and so you run one side of the wood through the jointer and get it until it's all the way flat. Then you flip it 90 degrees and run the edge up against the jointer, and that side will get flat. And then what you do is you use the table saw to cut. So you have a nice reference surface from one side, and you cut the other side on the table saw, and that's how you get the narrow sides or the width of the board parallel, right? And then you can use the planer. You can use the planer, which kind of looks like my drum sander over there. And you can make the wide side parallel to the other flattened bottom side. So the jointer only gets two sides flat. The planer and the table saw get the remaining two sides parallel and perpendicular, and it makes it all line up, right? So the other thing that would be nice is to have a bandsaw, be able to what's called resaw. So if you look at resawing, yo, Viking Beard coming in with a party at 28. Yo, let's go. Let me finish this thought real quick. Resawing on the bandsaw, basically taking wide wood and making it into thinner sheets. So something like that, and having a bandsaw to be able to do that would be nice as well. But let's go. Let's go to the Viking Beard. I don't quite have a Viking beard, but I got a little baby beard up in here. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome in from the raid. Viking Beard, how was your stream today, and what were you working on? North Star Angel, Little Paraloo, everybody else who is joining from the raid, is really great to see you guys. Kat is here too. Yo, what's going on, Kat? It has been a minute. How have you been? Great to see you. Bartel by Jones, welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Guys, if y'all are new here, welcome into my stream. Karen is here as well. How are you doing today, Karen? Great to see you. We do a lot of woodworking and resin work here. And typically make things like pins,